Hi, today I'm going to show you some simple ways of speeding up your computer without making any hardware upgrades or purchasing anything. Okay, I've downloaded this. It's an ebook called Windows Speed Secrets. It's pretty good. It works for XP and Vista, and I've used it for both, and it's really effective in XP. Not quite so effective in Vista, but still pretty effective. It's simple. It's a 10-step guide for both. Step-by-step instructions. Pretty easy to use. The only thing I would say about it is it has this step of it. For XP it's step 2. It's the remove spyware etc. step. Now it advises you download this program. It's a bit of a marketing con really. The program's rubbish. It's really quite awful. When you download it, it's actually just a free trial, and if you have more than I think 3 errors or something, you have to purchase the full version. Bit of a rip-off. Reviews have said it's crap program in all honesty, so stick clear of that. I will put a link for an alternative spyware program in the info, which is this Spybot Search and Destroy. You might have heard of it. Really good program. I use it all the time. Free, simple to navigate. It's updated almost every week, so it's always up to date. Really good program. Now one of the other steps is, I think, a registry. Here we go. Optimize your registry. Now you might recognize the look of this program from somewhere, or possibly not. It's made by the same people that made Spy, which is the previously mentioned terrible spyware program. More than a few errors, you have to purchase the full version again. Not very effective program, and you have to pay for it. Once again, there is another alternative, which is this Ccleaner, which I'll also put a link for. It does the same as Windows disk cleanup. In this window, simple to use. Analyze it, run it, analyze it again. It should tell you that all of the stuff's been removed. And click this registry. Go on to this. Scan for issues. If anything comes up, you click fix selected issues. I've already used this today, so I don't think it will bring up any errors. No issues were found. Once again, really good program, and I will put a link for that in the info. Back to this. 10 steps. Simple to follow. Really effective for Windows XP. Pretty effective for Vista. Vista being a much bigger operating system, it's obviously not going to be quite as effective. It's got picture illustrated guides on it. Here we go. Terrible program again. Illustrated, simple to understand. I think even idiots would be able to understand it really. That will be up in the info. Now another thing that you can do is change your RAM settings. Basically, I'm assuming you all have over 128 megabytes of RAM. If you don't have over 128 megabytes of RAM, I'd advise you don't use this, because this is based for aimed at computers that have over 128 meg of RAM. Don't know why, but there is an alternative. If you Google mystring equals in Google, it should come up with an alternative. Okay, this is it. All you do, go into Notepad, type in mystring equals bracket and then 80 million, and then close bracket. That's all you have to do. Save it as. I've called mine optimize RAM settings. You can call it whatever you want. Okay, this is the important bit. Save as file type. You have to change from text document to all file, and then save it as .vbs, and then save. Otherwise, it'll save as a text file and it won't do anything. It should bring it up like this, and it'll have a funny script logo on it. Save it to desktop or somewhere easily accessible. I use this when I'm just logging on. If you run a lot of startup programs, which you probably won't do if you've used the ebook already, I'd advise using the software that I've shown you earlier after you've used the rest of the steps in the ebook. It's just a bit more simple. And then use this. Say you're trying to run quite a few programs at once. One of them's not responding. Just minimize and double click that. It won't bring up a window or anything, but it's basically, it makes the foreground window high priority, so it gets a bigger share of the system memory basically. Once again, the Ccleaner and Spybot links will be in the info. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope your computer gets a lot faster.